Hi, everybody. I'm going to switch to comments. It is Friday, Friday today. What's in your cup? Matty will be here shortly. He's getting a poll ready for us, and so that we can have a crazy answer that we have to vote on. But anyway, hi, everybody. How's everybody's Friday going? I know there's a NFL game right now from Brazil. I was watching it prior to the show. I love football. What do you guys like? So, hi, Sundown. How are you? Um, I've got kind of a weak signal here. You know, it was 109 degrees here. I'm wondering how Maddie fared in that heat today. Do you guys have extreme heat where you're from? What's going on there? Hi, Dex. How are you? So, is everybody doing okay? Hi, Sylvie. How are you? Drinking pop. All I have is I brought in a cup of ice and kind of let it melt. I've been writing and editing all day, so I usually have a couple of drinks, a coffee, and then something else that I'm drinking all day long. So I just said I'll just put some ice there. How's everybody feeling? Everybody good? Let's see. Oh, we've got people here. Make sure that you like the broadcast. We will be missing the people from my meetup. I officially stopped the meetup of 826 people, but they doubled their prices, so I thought it was okay. So we are, I emailed everybody 3 times to make sure that they subscribe so that they know when we're going live. You're glad, Dex says, glad the early winter cold coming in. No more mosquitoes and lawn cutting. We don't tend to really have mosquitoes here, but last year, a hurricane brought in mosquitoes to San Diego. We were all like, what the heck are these things? And they're annoying. And then we found out that they carry disease, and we're all freaking out here. Sundown, are you Laura? Are you Laura? I'll wait and see. Hi, Marianne. You prefer into Laura? I sent you an email back, and I have a little question about sending you the gift card. So just go check that out, and then I'll do that for you. Okay, so we are waiting for Maddie to come in. Let's see. Marianne says prefer individual sports. My cup is empty. Your cup is empty tonight? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, and you're in New York City. Wow. Hi, Rob. How are you? Latte coffee. I love my coffee. I really do. And I want it at night, Rob. And I ran out of decaf, and I'm like, I always kicking myself. You kind of get in bed and you're like, it won't hurt. I'll drink regular coffee. I'll make it a little stronger. And then you're up all night. Hi, Zara. So what's up? And Julie said, missed you. So anyway, think about what kind of requests that you want. Maddie will be here soon. I don't have my phone to see what what Maddie has to say. Hopefully he's getting our poll ready. Oh, Sarah, your friend sent you the link. Well, that's really nice. We're missing our YouTube people now that come through my meetup. Meetup doubled their prices to almost $350. So I said, after 10 years, they sent me like happy 10th anniversary. And then we're like doubling the price. And I said, $350? Yeah. But I did have over 800 people. But I said, find out where we are and come see us. So anyway, we're going to be doing readings. We do free readings, no legal questions, no medical questions, including pregnancy. If you have a question about a person, please don't put their name in there. Put person of interest, ex, relative, SOB, whatever you want to put. Okay. And we'll just tap into that energy and do a reading. Oh, Rob, you really like it, calms you down. Isn't there something special about coffee? I never liked or drank coffee most of my life. And then I really, tasted it. And I was like, oh, I thought this was going to be horrible. And it was lovely. And so, yeah, I am, it just makes you feel really good. Me. Okay. Julia, that's fine. We'll keep it there. We don't have a list. We randomly select. Now, hi, Kim. So I'm a tarot reader and I'm psychic and I have mediumship and all that. I use only the Rider-Waite deck, and I can look at time frames. So if you guys want a 3-month reading, it's going to be September, October, November. If you want me to look at September, October, I'll do that for you. If you have a question, put it in there. We don't really have time to do mediumship questions where you're connecting to a loved one. So just like any other thing, you can let us know, okay? Oh, Rob, that's neat. Matty does all kinds of divination. He does yes, no. If you want a pendulum reading, go ahead and put that there. And that'll be great. I just did I did do a mediumship. I'm going to be doing a couple of those for some people that step forward. Sometimes if I have time in my schedule, and I don't charge for, I never charge for homicides or missing people or anything like that. But if somebody needs to, connect to somebody that passed, that's a longer reading for me. And I don't charge for that. Kim said, Debbie, I know you said you made instant coffee. Look up whipped coffee that's made with instant coffee. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, Rob, I'll do you first. Let me write you down right here. Is there anything, just a general reading, Rob? So you guys go ahead and put down your requests now. As the time goes by, go ahead and re-put them in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start. Let's see. The only other thing, we'd love for you to subscribe to Matty Tarot on YouTube. And he's doing very good getting his subscribers. But, YouTube, they want you to have like 1,000 subscribers. So if you could do that, that'd be great. If you want to do it to Psychic Fixes at YouTube or Psychic Fixes at Facebook, follow. That would be really great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I don't have my phone, so let me check really fast in case I have a message from Matty in my email. Sorry, let me look. He has such a big heart, and he no, he hasn't sent me anything. Works with dogs and taking care of dogs and getting them adopted out and all that stuff. He's got such a big heart. Let me see what Zara says. How do you stop having psychic dreams prior to it manifesting? Oh, okay. I love having a spiritual gift, but I don't like the psychic gift that has manifested. Zara, if you have dreams about the future, I mean, that's great. I separate everything. I separate manifesting by itself, and I do something called commanding energy. If you're interested in my book, I'll send you the digital copy for free if you want it.
Debbie.
Hi, Matty. I'll be right with you, Matty.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work that way for me. I go purposely and I manifest, and I can give you that. Just go to psychicfixes@gmail, and I'll send you the digital copy. I'm glad you have a spiritual gift. Everybody's a little bit different on how things work. And you can bump it up and develop it, of course. So if you want to release something, do what you feel works naturally. And if there's something you don't want that came in, you can talk to your archangels and your guides and say, hey, I want you to go ahead and stop this. It's challenging or whatever. And then manifest, commanding energy, vision board, all those things. And manifest for what you want to come in. Say you want to change. Okay. And let it go. All right. But I think my book can help you, and I'd be happy to give it to you. All right. So I picked somebody already, but let's say hi to Matty.
Hi.
It was like 109 here.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how hot it was today.
It was like 109.
it was. I didn't actually notice that. But I was I was working all day, and sorry I'm late, but hello,
That's
nice to be
okay.
here, and happy Fluid Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have some people drinking certain things. I have a cup of ice. And
I
it's
want to
melting.
know what's in your cup, guys. Let me know, and I'll let you know what's in mine. Hold on one second. I was just fixing this. Okay, here
let
we
me talk to Zara for a second. Or Zara. Zara, I had a client come in, and she had somebody that was on her mind and all this stuff going on. Physically, whatever if the person's coming after us, we have to take steps to get that stop blocking and whatever. But if you need somebody to go away, I told her that we would do like a ritual, because she wanted a ritual in which we would see the cord cutting. So you can look up cord cutting and do any kind of thing that you decide you want to do. If it's lighting candles, talking to your angels, Archangel Michael, keep that person away and let them get out of my life. That would be a good thing. But we actually kind of made up a ritual in which she cut a cord and all of that. And she went home, and then she called me and said, it's good. It's good. I'm let him go, and it's over. So that would be something that you could go ahead and think about doing. All right. Here we go. I'm going to do Rob, by the way.
Okay,
Rob
I selected
says
somebody as well, but hold on a second. What's in my cup, guys? It is a mango strawberry margarita.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And
I've
hello,
got just
everybody.
ice.
I see everybody saying hi. Thank you so much. Hello. What did hold on, where'd it go? Zara said, I have a big glass of milk.
No.
I can't drink milk. I like almond milk, but I
She
can't
said
do.
that she has a big ass glass of milk.
She did. And you guys, it's Friday Feuds, and I have a fun one
Good.
today. So get ready, because we're gonna be playing Celebrity Deathmatch.
Okay.
All right, so you guys, the first battle in our Celebrity Deathmatch is Martha Stewart versus Guy Fieri.
Oh.
The queen of cooking versus the mayor of Flavortown. So Martha Stewart versus Guy Fieri in a celebrity death match. They get in the ring and they battle each other physically until one of them no longer ceases to live.
Yeah. Do they have spatulas and knives?
Yes. Yes. Guy Fieri is armed with a let's say a skillet, and Martha Stewart is armed with a baking pan.
Any of them cast iron?
I don't know. Okay, but you guys make your vote in live chat right now. You gotta, because there's a tournament. We gotta see at the end who wins. So the first match is Martha Stewart versus Guy Fieri. Vote right now. Who wins?
Oh,
And
will you want us
Debbie,
to post? Is it in Survey Monkey or
no, put it in the live chat.
live chat?
There's
Oh,
multiple. We're gonna do multiple rounds. I got multiple battles, and we're gonna see who's the winner of Celebrity Deathmatch.
okay. I'm putting mine in right now.
Okay, we've got one vote for Martha. Okay, Martha. I got one vote for Guy. Okay, I'll count the votes, but Debbie, go ahead with your reading.
Oh, okay. Let me bring Rob up for a general. Let me find it. Here we go. There's Rob. Okay, I do need to connect your energy. It's going to take me a minute here. Go ahead and talk, Matty.
All right, you guys, keep while Debbie's doing tapping into the energy for Rob. Go ahead and continue to vote. Martha Stewart versus Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri's special move is Welcome to Flavor Town, where flames come out of his eyes, mouth, and fingers and leave you with third-degree burns. And then Martha's signature move is I've been to prison. And then she locks you up and you go away for life. Or no, Martha's signature move is credit fraud. No, I'm kidding. Guy Fieri or Martha? Come on, you guys. All right, let's see. Oh, we got another vote for Martha. Martha's winning this round, you guys. The guy doesn't stand a chance. All right, you know what? I'm gonna call it. Martha Stewart is the winner. While Debbie's pulling cards, we're gonna do another round. So Martha Stewart won that round. Woo! Wait, hold on. Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart.
This
Okay,
is
Martha.
where I say it's a good thing.
Okay, so now the next battle. Gordon Ramsay versus Simon Cowell. Gordon Ramsay versus Simon Cowell, battle to the death. Gordon Ramsay and Simon Cowell. Make your vote. Ding! They're battling, they're fighting. It's getting bloody.
Okay, I voted.
Okay.
I
And whenever
just
you're
think
ready, Debbie,
that
you can
Simon
start your
Cowell would be slapping.
You can start your reading whenever, Debbie.
Okay, Rob. Let me take a quick look. Okay, Rob. The first four cards will represent you, energy crossing you. A little bit about the future, a little bit about the past, and then I'm just going to tell you what they give me. I love the pit. The first card that came for you is the 10 of Cups. That's my happily ever after card. Sometimes I use it for a wedding because it's such a great card, relationship card, family reunion, whatever. But this is one of the best cards that would represent someone, would be that 10 of Cups, that happily ever after. Crossing you in temporary energy can be something happening now or coming in. Is the Justice card. Sometimes that means a little bit of legal paperwork comes in, but it really does mean that when you make an important decision, it's going to be the right decision. The right decision is made. In the future, I have the Emperor card. So I don't know if you are a teacher or an emperor or a mentor or something like that, but it is the card that shows me that somebody comes in, has a great skill in giving advice and also teaching people how to do something, giving them a skill. This can be you or can be somebody coming in and stepping in to help you. So very good in the future. Past position shows there might have been something like, here, do you want this? And you're like, crisscross applesauce. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know that I want to accept that. So I do have that in the past. They show me working well with people. It shows me fond memories of the past. When I get that, sometimes it just means that we are bringing an idea or something we knew how to do in the past and bringing it forward to use. Sometimes it's just thinking fondly of someone through a marked date or something like that. It does show me a little bit of, I don't have anybody around this, but I get this like, I'm going to keep a secret or I'm going to keep something to myself. That's fine. I do get, Now, this is a possibility of a very positive change in your career. Whatever you do, I get that there's a possible career offer that comes in. Do I see right now you taking this? No, but I feel like it's great for it to present itself. If you are waiting for a certain amount of money, please manifest for that, because it's showing me there's a wait for that money. We have a wait for this money. I think you're going to, kind of sit down at some point and say, pro con list, whatever. I'm going to figure out my future and what I want to manifest in, what I want to come into reality. But I feel like that you will sit down and methodically go through, what, how you want to get there and what you really want. And I feel like that's really good, how you want to envision your future. And that's important because that's a manifesting technique. So I see you doing that at the end of this. So I think overall a really good reading for you. So that's what I have, Rob.
That was lovely, Debbie.
General reading.
That was wonderful. Okay. I've chosen someone, but I want to get back to this real quick. We're going to get through a couple rounds of this. Okay, so Gordon, Simon some. Okay, so Gordon Ramsay won that round. All
Yeah.
right. Gordon Ramsay. Ding, ding, ding. Winner. Okay, so the next round will be Martha versus Gordon, but we will get to that because there's many more. Hold on one second. All right, next round. Elon Musk versus Putin. Elon Musk versus Putin. And what's funny about this is that when Putin invaded Ukraine, Elon Musk tweeted that he would challenge, that Putin should stop the war and just challenge him to a one-on-one hand combat, hand-in-hand, one-on-one hand-to-hand combat or whatever, however you say that. And the thought of that was absolutely hilarious to me. Just Elon Musk and Putin, like,
I mean, really, you've seen Putin on a horse, right?
Yeah.
I think he'd win.
Putin on a horse, Elon Musk in a Cybertruck. All right, so who's winning? Elon Musk versus Putin. People are saying Putin. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Putin. Yeah, Putin like wakes up and eats like a bowl of nails and wood chips with his milk. Zara, I threw that one in there for you, with his milk. And then, delivers a tiger's, baby cub or whatever, however you say that. And then rides a bear and a horse. So
I think that was the right choice.
That's how they do things in Russia. Or so I've heard. Anyway, Elon Musk versus Putin. It looks like Putin's winning. Putin. Okay, Putin. You guys, this is too much and I love it. Okay, next one. We've done this one before. If you've watched the show, we've had this battle before. Kim Kardashian versus Kim Jong-un. Let's see let's see if the same winner. Last time it was Kim K. Let's see. Kim Kardashian versus Kim Jong-un. Paula says Elon would cheat and send an AI. Exactly.
That's right. All of a sudden.
Okay, we got one for Kim Jong-un, one for Kim K, two for Kim K. I'm gonna be the auctioneer, the person at the auction. We got three for Kim K, four. Anybody going four for Kim K? We got Kim Jong-un going twice.
Oh, really? Haven't you seen Kim K's nails? She's got it. Kim K Kardashian has nails.
Oh yeah, she would claw out.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un's eyes.
And he would just, no, not the face, and run.
All right, going. Wait, I gotta count again. Let's see. We got Kim Jong-un, Kim K. That's 3 for Kim K, 4 for Kim K. We got 5 for Kim K. Kim Jong-un, 2 for Kim Jong. Kim K, Kim Jong. Kim Jong K. Kardashian, Kim Jong-un, Kim K. Kim K is winning, you guys.
Oh, you think so, Paula? Well, I think if she got mad, ooh.
I think Kim Kardashian, if fighting Kim Jong-un for real, would actually win. And that is because I don't think Kim Jong-un is very fit for fighting. And I do think Kim Kardashian, love her to death, not hating on her, but let's be real here. All she'd have to do is sit on the man. So, you know.
Karen says Gigi Hadid. She's so pretty. Oh
Gigi
my
Hadid.
gosh.
Yes. All right. Kim K beat Kim Jong-un. Bye. Kim Jong-un, you're canceled. And Kim K is taking over North Korea. Okay. Next battle, Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj.
Ooh.
This actually happened or almost happened at the Met Gala.
Oh, I love the Met Gala, but I never watch it. I see the pictures.
Do you remember that year when Cardi B,
no,
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, they were like beefing all year or whatever,
it.
they were fighting, and then at the Met Gala, Cardi B like took her shoe off and like lunged at her, and Nicki Minaj like tried to throw her shoe, and like anyway. Ended up with a lump on her head. I guess Nicki Minaj like swung at her, and she like ended up with a lump on her. Anyway, crazy. I don't know why people choose to do these things at award shows, like Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Oh my gosh, that was iconic.
It very, and so was the Nicki Cardi thing. It's like not the place, not the time.
Yeah, that was crazy. Well.
All right, everyone's saying Nicki. Okay, well, we got some Cardi B. Cardi B, Nicki. Sorry, that song.
This is the difference in our age. You're doing a song, and I'd be going, Nicki, Bobicki for
No, there's 3 Nickies in a row here on the chat, and there's a song where Bees in the Trap 2 Chainz. He's like, hey, Nicki. Anyway. Okay, it looks like Nicki Minaj is winning this one. Sorry, Cardi. Sorry, Janari.
No, Paula says she's pregnant, but after she delivers.
I'm done. Okay, we'll get to the rest soon. I'll do a reading. So let me get back to. Ooh, this is fun. I love it. Okay.
You do the best games. Oh, by the way, guess what I did yesterday?
What?
I cut my hair off.
Oh, really?
I know. I took the ponytail and I
chopped it.
Yeah.
Chopped it off?
I did.
How much
and
shorter?
Then I went to put it in the trash and I go, oh, shoot.
Well, you know what? I've only seen you with your hair down maybe like only a couple times, but how much shorter did you go?
I think I took like 5 inches.
Oh, wow.
So it's short.
That's just a lot, so
it can go in a ponytail because I don't care about hair. Which was what I was feeling yesterday.
My hair used to be like very long, like down below my shoulders, but yeah, I cut it off. And then I'm growing it out again, but I had a terrible mishap where I left the hair bleach on for way too long. Because I forgot about it or whatever, and I got sidetracked, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I got to take this out. And then when I took it out, like my hair was just like coming out, and I was like, no. So I had to start over.
Sorry. Everybody has a bad hair story. They all do. I went to the fair here in San Diego when I was a teen, and I had very long hair. And a girl goes, "This is how old I am. I can make you look like Farrah Fawcett, and I'll give you wings up to here on half of my head, and my long hair here." And I had to hitch a ride to another city outside of Del Mar. And I sat there and they were gossiping, these ladies. And they go, you know what happened at the fair? A girl cut another girl's hair all the way up. And I was sitting there with me. Yes. Then I missed a good year of high school with short hair.
I'm so done. I love it. Not the wings.
Well, but that was the thing.
No, I know, I know, I know exactly,
Women.
and I know exactly the hairstyle you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's funny. Okay, I've chosen dextrose, and so it says, is something trying to feed on my fear? Since I slowly started spiritualism, objects keep falling over. I've conquered not being frightened much, but it keeps happening. If it's not real, comma, I will accept your answer. That's the second comment they put. Well, I don't want to. I'm not gonna. I don't. How do I say this? It's not that it's not real. It's that. So oftentimes when you gotta. Okay, how do I say this? You gotta know. You gotta take it easy and not get into things that you're not really. Um, when you don't know, it's like going and practicing like witchcraft when you know nothing about it, or it's like, trying to summon things when you like, don't dabble with things you're not supposed to dabble with. In my opinion, that's how I feel. I'll share a quick story. One time before I ever believed in like paranormal entities and like things like that, hauntings, like I didn't believe in any of that stuff. I became a believer one night. Got my humbled really quickly when I was in Colorado. I've shared this story on your SD Spooky Adventures, Debbie, on your friend's show. But yeah, I was in Colorado. I was with my friends. I found a Ouija board in the one of the like shelves of this house, and they were all talking about like, oh, there's something here with us. We're not alone, and da 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 da. And like people were talking about it, and I was just like rolling my eyes, cringe heavy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid. And then so I like made a joke, and because I found the Ouija board and I brought it, and I was like, oh, you guys want to talk to the ghost? And I like was making fun of it, right? And they were like, that's not funny. And I was like, oh, come on, whatever, lighten up. And I went to go put this thing back, and like at nighttime when the windows, the lights on inside make the windows like almost like a mirror. Well, yeah, I'm going to put this thing back, and I'm walking past this like big sliding glass door, and I'm just walking back to go put this thing back on the shelf, and there's a freaking man at the front door behind me down the hall, just standing there, and it like startled me, and I like turned around and like looked, and there was nobody standing by the front door, and when I looked, it was like a movie. I swear, it was just like out of a movie. And then I looked back at the where I saw it in the reflection, and it wasn't there anymore either. So I attributed this to just me, my mind making up things because it was the topic we were talking about, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, I still didn't believe. And anyway, I don't remember how, but we ended up coming to play the Ouija board later that night. I will never touch a Ouija board again. There were many things that happened that were like, I kid you not, what's the thing you all put your fingers on?
The
One of the
planchette.
questions, what is it called?
Planchette.
The planchette. One of the questions when we asked it, the planchette went flying out from under all of our fingers and all the way across the room. It literally went off the board, and that's when I lifted my hands up and I said, "This." I was like, I literally was like, "This, I'm out." And I got up, I went out of the house. I did not sleep in that house that night. I stayed outside literally it was the middle of the night, and I went outside, and I was like, I'm not going back in until the sun comes up, and I stayed out there all night with my friend because she didn't want to go back in the house either. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't mess with all that. Like,
Can I
so
answer, Dex, when you're finished?
yeah. So anyway, I tell that story to say, don't mess with things that you're not, when you don't know what you're doing, or don't like mock things. And sometimes we can do this unknowingly. I'm not saying you're knowingly doing that or that you're even doing that at all. What I'm saying is, when we dabble with things we're not familiar with, we might accidentally make a lot of bumps or noise, and call things and leave leave something open for something to come in, right? Um, so that's what I'm saying. Like, And so that's what I see here. It's not that there are things feeding on past traumas, past insecurities, past pains, and that energy manifested as some phenomena that's happening, or something latching onto that might be the case, especially when you're on a path toward healing or trying to be more open-minded, and you're calling that sort of energy in. There's things that might take advantage of that, and I do see that's what is happening here. I do see, though, that ultimately it's nothing to worry about. You're on a path toward your individual how do you say, like, independence, and you're really taking, like, notice of the change you can the change you can affect in your life, and you're bringing about these changes. And also, again, if we did have, sometimes we may live with an energy for so long we don't even realize it's there, but then when we start to try and heal it, all these, like, things come up and all this resistance comes up. And so I do see that's part of it as well. You're trying to leave old parts of yourself behind, and you may have had certain things that don't want you to leave that part of yourself, um, they don't want you to get better because they are feeding off of that. And so now that you're getting rid of that, they're maybe acting out in some ways. That definitely has been something that's happened to a lot of people. So again, if you're deliberately seeking out some sort of activity or interaction, I would advise that you look into exactly what you're doing a little more in detail prior to just willy-nilly doing it. Because, again, I'm not going to share the whole story, but, like, it wasn't me, but someone that I used to live with got it. Like, they were playing with a crystal ball and doing all this stuff, and they unknowingly let a demonic entity into my home, into my apartment, that then tried to attack me. That's a story for another time. I'm not crazy. I felt crazy. I literally felt so crazy that night. I was like, I swear I'm not insane, and this really happened. Like, it was a lot, but I'll share that story another time. So yeah, people can do it unknowingly. They feed off of fear. So address your fears. That's a great way to do that. Address this. I'm getting a message. You have some sort of rejection wound. Maybe that doesn't resonate as that with you, but you have some sort of fear of rejection, or some sort of wound of not being enough, or being rejected, or being feeling inadequate in some way. So that's the root thing to address here. Ultimately, though, I see this going well for you. Nothing's really to fear here. Nothing will harm you. You're going to, I mean, it's going to come and go. And you're on a journey toward your happiness and getting the things you want in life. And that's because you're taking accountability and taking charge. Okay. The two crystal cards I will leave you with: jadeite and amethyst. Green jadeite is the most common color. And the creamy green stone is a symbol of peace and purity. Held on the forehead during meditation, it will bring vivid visions that often contain messages. It can allow you to dream of walking the astral plane. Again, I don't think I think people who are inexperienced or don't know what they're doing, going, like, oh, astral projection sounds cool, I'm gonna go try it. It's like, okay. And then you might get there, and you think you're talking to an angel, you think you're talking to a being of light, but really it's not a being of light. It's just masquerading as a being of light, and it's manipulating you, and it's lying to you, and it's trying to deceive you in some way. So I'm not saying that's everything or everybody's story, but that can happen. And when you don't know, you don't have the right experiences to be able to just discern that sort of thing, you could get yourself into something that you don't have any of the tools to handle. And then amethyst, also known as the guardian stone. It is a very powerful protector. Any kind of negative energy directed toward you is blocked by this ancient stone. Used when meditating, amethyst brings calmness to the mind and helps with decision making. So, like I said, I mean, there's like a protection around you. You're not in any harm's way. So it's nothing really to, notice it, witness it, don't give it attention, don't feed into it. Okay. I hope this helps. And that's all I have for you this evening.
Okay, Dex, I get to get my 2 cents in here. Since when I first started, I had a lot of activity in the house. I mean, tons of noises and knocking and movement, and a remote floated across my living room, things like that. And so what I get from that, if things are falling over, when you first start working in the light and bring in paranormal stuff and all of that, there's just entities that are attracted to want to communicate with you. They know that you are working in these different things with these different things, and that you have some intuitive ability and things like that. So you don't have to worry about that. If they get annoying, like they did at my house, being so loud, waking me up at 3 a.m. and stuff, I told them to stop. And as I learned how to do protections, because Matty, I was just sitting there when he pulled that card about protection. You can put protections in, because when you start doing this stuff, you are, like Matty said, opening up your home or yourself to experience the paranormal. And so there needs to be rules, and there's ways that you can keep them from breaking things and all of that. How we know that whatever was in your house, which I get is more than one spirit, is not going to hurt you. They didn't throw it at you. They didn't, if they're going to break stuff, throw something at you, pinch you, pull your hair, any of that kind of stuff, or make you feel depressed or anything like that, then it's not going to hurt you. But eventually something could come in. Like at my house, I thought everything was good until you guys have heard about the hag. Go look it up, until she appeared at the foot of my bed. So then I knew, boy, I got to get back to making sure that my house is protected. If you would like to have my book on protection, I put in psychicfixes@gmail. Just send me an email. I'll send you a digital copy for free of all the things based on Wiccan that you can do that does keep things out, and the plants and all of that you could put around. And also, Matty just told you one of the stones you can use. So I'm glad it doesn't really frighten you or anything like that. I get excited when things like that happen, because that makes me happy. But I also keep the dark things out. So if you need my book, let me know, but don't worry about what's there right now. All right. And that's the end of my advice there. I'm all set.
Good advice. I was typing in the chat, but I want to say,
Sure.
Zara, I saw your comments. No, nobody's calling your spirit guides evil. I'm just simply warning against the possibility of influence from a dark entity that may not have a person's best interest in mind, and to be aware of that sort of thing. So it doesn't insinuate anything about your experiences. I'm talking on a general level for everybody to be aware of that sort of thing. Discernment. If you don't know what you're doing, like Debbie was just saying, do some more research first. Find people who do know what they're doing. Don't just go into it
Oh,
blindly.
yeah. It's great to have a mentor, or, go like in meetup with people who come to my home, and we go through all this stuff and we learn things like that. But you know, there's a lot of things that happen where entities will present as children, things like that, and they aren't, and they're dark things. Demons
Yeah,
are real. Scrabblies, we call them, are real. Gumbies, as we call them, are real. I've seen them, and they can do all kinds of things,
I've
and you have to
definitely
be
seen
aware.
them as well. So
Yeah, yeah, have to be aware also. If you feel it, your gut feeling that something is evil, something's wrong, you want to get them out of there. And sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on, but they would give you a depressed mood. That's how some people move into houses and are suicidal. They get
true,
that, yeah, they get that energy. So you have
true.
to be careful and get rid of anything you want out, or all of them. And just ask me for my book. Any of you guys want my book on protection? Psychofixes at Gmail. I will send you a copy for free. Okay.
I love
All
it,
right.
Debbie. Okay, so next battle. Sorry.
Okay, a battle. Here we go.
Next battle. Donald Trump versus Alec Baldwin.
Does Alec have a gun?
Oh.
I don't know. That's terrible.
Yes, but he just
I
clipped
should
Trump's
say
ear. So
well, Donald has I
wait,
don't know.
wait. Did you hear me?
What? Say it again.
Did you hear me?
No.
You made a bad joke.
I know I
So
did.
I was making a bad joke back. You said,
Okay.
I said, yes, he has a gun, but he just clips Trump's ear. So, you know.
That was good.
Okay, anyway. Alec Baldwin versus Donald Trump, you guys.
I think Alec would win.
Karen Fisher says this feels like a trick question. Okay. Brittany, Alec, Donald. We got 1 for Alec, 1 for Donald, 2 for Alec, 3 for Baldwin, 4 for Baldwin. I'm done. Okay. We got Trump's catching up. Hold on.
Alec could bring in his brothers. Doesn't he have a couple brothers?
Baldwin, Trump.
I mean, there's only so much Donald would do other than you're fired.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and
6,
you're
7,
fired.
Okay, I'm done. So Alec Baldwin won 6-4. Okay, so Alec Baldwin. All right, you guys. Next celebrity. Oh wait, let's clap for Alec. Let's clap for Alec Baldwin. Okay. Stop. Shh. Okay. Bob Ross versus Richard Simmons.
Well, Richard's dead.
I know, but come on, it's just hypothetical.
Okay. It wouldn't be Richard.
So Bob Ross, you know, the painter, or Richard Simmons, the fitness guy.
Mr. Ross.
Richard Ross. Okay, we got. Wait. Okay. Richard Ross. Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons is winning by a long shot right now, you guys. Richard Simmons is. What's it called? What's the new one? Is Zumbaing all over Bob Ross's easels right now. Bob Ross was in the army. Okay. Richard is a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, but Carlos, he's Zumbaing on Bob Ross's easels. Okay, so that sounds like violence to me and fighting words.
Well, there's paintbrushes.
Okay, wait. Okay, so Richard Simmons won this round. Okay.
I could see him like, let's do Peppy Jack.
All right. Richard Simmons. Okay. All right. The next battle. Black China versus China, aka the Chinese Communist Party.
Oh. I'm like.
So Xi Jinping and his regime versus Black China. Brittany, I love how confidently she was Black China all the way. Black China. Everybody is voting Black China. I love it. Okay.
All right. Good.
Black China. Okay, Marianne says the CCP. That's fair. You know, they do have like 2 million soldiers. Black China. Hi, Jas K. We're playing Celebrity Deathmatch. Please join us. Who do you think would win in a battle? Black China or China, the country? AKA the Chinese Communist Party. Black China. I think Black China would win. I'm so done. Okay. Black China won that battle. All right. We gotta hurry. We gotta speed this up, guys. Pink versus Ellen DeGeneres.
Pink.
Pink versus Ellen DeGeneres.
Pink.
I think Pink would win because she'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what would she say? She would say, like what's a famous Pink song? I don't even know. She said, if God was a DJ, and then she would do her acrobatic flip up on the, the thing would carry her away into the audience, and she'd kick Ellen DeGeneres right in the wig.
I think the only thing she could do to Ellen is just to make Ellen to do would be just to make somebody laugh themselves to death, because there is not going to be anything going on. She'd be
Ellen
dancing.
DeGeneres would be trying to yell at her on set, like, because supposedly she's not very nice, but and Pink would be like, excuse me, I'm not listening to that. I'm Pink, and she would acrobat away on a trapeze rope.
I think she'd fight.
I think Pink, honestly, if she got down, would like totally maul Ellen DeGeneres, but
I almost spit
all right,
that
everyone's
out.
saying Pink, 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 Pink. All right, let's see. Pink is the winner. All right. Nickelback versus NSYNC. Nickelback versus NSYNC. Nickelback versus NSYNC. Love, if you would like us to possibly answer your question, you need to enter it without a person's name. You guys, Nickelback versus NSYNC.
Isn't NSYNC pretty old now?
NSYNC's pretty old. They're like, wait, is NSYNC Bye Bye Bye? I don't even remember. Or is that Backstreet Boys? Wait, hold on.
Backstreet Boys were
NSYNC
NSYNC,
is
I
Bye
think.
Bye Bye, right?
I
Yeah,
think
NSYNC
so.
was Bye Bye Bye. Okay.
Yeah. I think bye-bye on them. A vote for the other one.
All right. Nickelback is like, look at this photograph. And it's NSYNC back in their heyday. And then they wither away because they're so self-obsessed and sad that they're not looking like that anymore. And they're like, bye, bye, bye. And they all disappear. So Nickelback wins. I'm kidding. Okay, wait. Nickelback.
Nickelback.
That sounds like, what's the saying from Mississippi? That just reminded me of that. Nickelback. Am I crooked letter I, humpback. Have you never heard that?
I'm gonna be 70. Of course I haven't heard that.
Of course. Okay, I'm so done. It's like a country thing, Debbie. It's old.
Oh, well, I'm the California.
Not to say you're old, but yeah. I'm from Indiana. It's a country thing. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
okay. You would know.
All right, we got Nickelback, NSYNC, Nickelback. Okay. Yes, Jazz K, we are doing questions, but right now we're playing Celebrity Deathmatch.
Corinne, you're next.
So NSYNC, Nickelback won. Okay, go ahead, Debbie, with your reading.
Okay, here we go. Hi, Corinne. You said a reading, so I threw out 10 cards for you. The first card that I have is that represents you is like, I want to receive my reward. I'm putting stuff out. I expect things to come in, and that's manifesting. So that is you're drawing that in. I do get representing you, or maybe someone else that will give you good advice, is the money card. So I get a woman that is detail oriented, one that is money minded. Maybe they like to, well, they could do HR or they could be in finances, but I get this type of woman right there. So again, that can be you or someone else. This is a really good card because usually these people end up wealthy in their lifetimes. And I do get you kind of reevaluating your future because I do see an opportunity coming in. Past position, you may found good news of money. I do see that coming on your path. They're showing me a man that matchy with the Queen of Pentacles, with the money woman. So I do feel like there is a man there, good advice about money, can be a leader, own his own company. So on your path, I have this male. I also get an offer from this male, but you're not going to take it. I get this ending for you, either quitting, being done with something, finishing something. So I don't see you even taking an offer. I see you ending something. I get that you're going to get a wish come true, something you really want comes in. I think you're going to be a little bit protective about it, a little bit like, um, uh, I got nicked once. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again. Um, you have a great card here, though. You have the card of here's your new project, here's your new stream of money, here's your new job. And I feel really good and positive about that. So I think something will come in that and you're going to end something, but something comes right in after that. And that's what I have for you.
That was beautiful, Debbie.
I'm going to check my sound real fast. I can hear the cracking, and it's probably my mic.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
I'll be right back.
All right, let's see. Where'd it go?
Okay. I'm going to go look at comments.
Okay. Love, I don't know if you saw or heard what I had said, but you got to enter your question without a name. I'm just going to go ahead and do love. Because that's the one that I was drawn to, and I'm just going to read it without the name. Can I please ask if blank is trying to use me for my services? Is he going to drain me? Thank you. So, love. I do. Yeah. I do see definitely something that. How do I say this? There's something here that looks like it's fair to you. It looks like it's fair. It looks like it's okay. It looks like it's moral. That's how it presents on the surface. This person comes off to you as like this moral, just person. That's how they present themselves. That is not the case. They, not to say that they're a terrible person, but yeah, they're taking advantage of you a bit. They might be using you a bit. There's something here about because they know you'll let it, because they know you'll let them, or because they know you're not. Okay, when I say things like this, I want to be really clear. I'm not saying that this person's sitting there deliberately planning out some like malicious, advantageous, opportunist grab to like, take advantage, to take you for granted or anything. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this person may not be. They may be a little self-centered. They may see. They may be a bit of an opportunist. They see an opportunity. They're way more likely to say something like, well, that person said like it was cool, but even though they knew that they shouldn't maybe be asking that thing, or maybe they knew that might be inappropriate, or that person's not in a position to do that sort of thing, but they did it anyway because they're like, well, I mean, they could say no, but it's like, okay, but. And I'm not saying this is your exact situation, but what I'm saying is like this person saw an opportunity, and because they think more selfishly and less about others, they might have taken that path and seen you as a window or a means to get that fulfilled, or to get to some sort of goal. And they didn't really think twice about how it might affect you. So does that make them free of free of any accountability or free of any responsibility? No, it doesn't. But it also doesn't mean they're like some evil manipulative conniving person that's like planning out an attack or something. They're just not the best at being empathetic and taking others into consideration. They have little to no self-awareness. You are required at this point to bring balance to the situation, because it does end in a conversation that actually really hurts you, if you don't seek balance or harmony. There must be a determination here for oneself, one's health, one's well-being. For you, you must be determined to how do I say this? You have to be determined to uphold your boundaries, to live your truth, and that might mean sometimes stopping others and saying, hey, like, that's not cool, or hey, I'm not okay with this, or hey, I feel uncomfortable, or let's approach this a different way. Because if you have no determination to do that, then you will have people that will not only whether not indirectly, whether they meant to or not explicitly, but by way of just their actions, take advantage of you. And then also those who like actually prey on you and try to take advantage of you on purpose with malicious intent. That's bound to come along if you don't have any determination to stay in, how do I say, in charge of one's own agency, and uphold your boundaries and live your truth, and speak and communicate how you're feeling. So I'm going to say this: ask clarifying questions, and then observe not only the answer but the actions of a person, and just kind of do a reassessment of the situation. Because I could potentially be, how do I say this? I could potentially, there's always the potential for me to be like wrong about this, but the way I see it, I think this person is kind of being a little advantageous and a bit of an opportunist here. And I think it's because you have a tendency to allow people to take without giving. And I think that person knows this. And if that's the case here, you're going to end up hurt in this situation. However, this could also be possibly saying that a conversation leads to, how do I say? A conversation with this person leads to an understanding where, if it wasn't discussed, or you guys didn't get to the bottom of something, there could have been the potential for a lot of mishap, or a lot of things to for misinterpretations, misunderstandings, and for a big bump in the road that could have totally been avoided by a conversation, just by asking the right questions. So that's why I'm saying this: ask clarifying questions and do a reassessment. Okay, I'm gonna pull a crystal card for you. You got Radocrosite. Radocrosite. Why am I holding it like the Power Rangers? Like, Radocrosite. Anyway, Radocrosite helps you face each day with a positive attitude. This stone helps you express your feelings, in a positive way, opening the lines of communication without fear. This is a powerful tool for anyone who has difficulty expressing themselves. Yeah, so what I was just saying, have a conversation and communicate and talk about, your feelings, express your feelings. Okay? I hope it helps. That's all I have for you this evening.
I'm going to do Brittany. Hi, Brittany. I've got cards ready for you. The first card that comes down is representing you is like you want a new beginning. I'm ready for something new to come in, and I'm open for it. It does show me that you have a lot of important or big decisions to make. I think that's right over you in temporary energy. So coming in, make sure that you talk to your guides about getting help with making decisions and making them in a timely manner, because I think that you have some stuff that you need to decide on. In the future, I do see you kind of going along with the flow. Whatever's good for everybody's good for you. Past position, I get the grief card, a sadness card, or of extreme loss. I don't know if someone passed, but I do get this very sad card. I'm glad that's in the past position. So it does show me a man that's in your life or coming in your life. I get that he would be a good dad or a good dad energy. I also get that there's a mentor type of situation going where this person can show you how to do things. Feel like he's very kind, devoted, and loyal. You'll know him because he'll like to be around the water, by the way. I do get you thinking about your future and manifesting in what you want. So I do feel like whatever you put out there is going to come back. Whatever you need is going to come in. It shows me that you have an idea, and I see that it comes in really fast. I think you're going to implement your idea and go in a new direction. It's going to be very successful for you. You have a wonderful card for your last card. That's the Ace of Cups. That's a wonderful card of having an open heart. Open heart, blessings, and joy. Letting great things come in. Love to come in. Sometimes it is a fertility card, by the way, but really is being open for love to be around you and in your life. And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next up on Celebrity Deathmatch, we have 2 more rounds, and that'll get us our the next round. But we're gonna have to continue on Monday, so because our show's coming to an end. But the next round of Celebrity Deathmatch is between Ozzy Osbourne and Paul Stanley, the lead singer of Kiss. So Ozzy Osbourne versus Paul Stanley.
Yes. Kiss. Yes.
Ozzy Osbourne or Kiss, guys. Ozzy Osbourne or Kiss. We got one for Ozzy. Going once for Ozzy. We got one for Paul. One for Paul. One for Ozzy. One for Kiss, and one for Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne. We got 2 for Ozzy Osbourne. 3 for Ozzy Osbourne.
You guys think he's gonna win in a fight?
2 for Kiss. All right.
I'm for Kiss.
You're for Kiss? Okay. Oh, we're tied, you guys. Somebody got to break it. Ozzy is Ozzy. He can't even move anymore. Is that a vote for Ozzy, Paula? Oh, wait. No, Paula, you already said Paul. Okay. All right, you guys. You got to break the tie. Ozzy or Kiss?
I love that Ozzy goes with his son out on paranormal stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Marianne broke the tie. Ozzy. Okay, Ozzy Osbourne won. All right. And the final battle for the night.
A show where they go out to paranormal stuff.
Oh, really? That sounds fun. I'm going to look that up. All right.
Yes, he fights bats. At least he used to.
The last
now
battle.
I can't understand what he says anymore. So
I could never understand what Ozzy Osbourne said.
Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, what?
All right, let's see. The last battle, you guys, the final battle of the night. And then we go on to the pre-semifinals on Monday. But the final battle of the night is between Dr. Fauci and Rebel Wilson, or Rebel Wilson.
Rebel.
Dr. Fauci versus Rebel. Well, I love her too. Dr.
Fauci has West Nile virus right now. He's been in bed.
I'm not laughing at that. That's not funny. I'm sorry. Dr. Fauci in his best health, or Rebel Wilson. Oh, look. Rebel's winning by a landslide.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think she could just land a good punch, and he's...
All right, you guys.
I love Dr. Fauci. I'm on his team, but Rebel would beat him.
I love it. Okay, so we've got, these are the pre-semifinalists. And then we've got the semifinalists. And then we've got... I don't even know how that goes, the rounds. But, okay, stay tuned for Monday. We're going to come back and we're going to have Celebrity Deathmatch continued. We've got Martha Stewart versus Gordon Ramsay. Kim Kardashian versus Putin. Nickelback versus Alec Baldwin. Richard Simmons versus Black China. I'd pay to see that one. Pink. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was Nicki Minaj versus Alec Baldwin. Pink is fighting Nickelback. Okay. And then Ozzy Osbourne versus Rebel Wilson.
Okay.
Who will win? Stay tuned for Monday. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30
How does your brain work?
Thank you. No, in all seriousness, thank you so much for joining us. We have fun on Friday. This was Fluid Friday and Friday Feud. So I decided to have some fun with the Celebrity Deathmatch. But we'll be back
That's
Monday
good.
to finish that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We greatly appreciate the support. Make sure you like the video, hit the thumbs up. And if we didn't get to today, we'll be back on Monday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just let us know in the live chat, as always. We thank you very much and hope you have a lovely and safe weekend.
Bye, everybody.